Alright, here's a weekly Cheap Jeep update. What I've done is I've taken out all of the interior that was left. Most of the plastic trim pieces didn't come with it, but I just took the seat out, vacuumed as much up as I could so I can inspect the floor pans. They look in good shape. There's a little rust. It does have the cowl leak on this side, so I'll have to address that. I have another video on that from my last one. I also have to fix this dented roof. It's barely bowed in a little bit. Should be easy fix. What I've done on it mechanically is all underneath. As you can see, I've changed the differential fluid, repainted the cover. I had to put a new parking brake cable on this side. This one was all chewed up right here. So put another parking brake cable. That was kind of a pain. I had to take this drum back apart to do it. I didn't film it. But the biggest issue was when I changed the rubber brake lines. When I changed the brake lines, this brake line right here was bad. It had a hole in it. This one goes all the way to the new. You can see the new back of the wheel cylinder is back there. So I made a new brake line for that. Changes this brake line. This is the parking brake adjustment, but if you look, that fitting right there is where I cut the old line, had to reflare it, put a union, and run a new line all the way to the back. Now, I made the line from some 3/16 tubing that you got at AutoZone for about $5. A new line that goes all the way to the front would run $129. So it's the cheap Jeep. So that was the cheapest way, and it doesn't leak. It took me a little while to get it right, but no, it works great. I've made brake lines before, and see, it connects right there. It's the one that connects to the rear flexible line. It goes all the way up to the front master cylinder, but I cut it right there because the rest of it is good. It's not rusted or anything. So this was the only bad part in the back. This was the parking brake cable that I had to replace. It's all chewed up. Not sure how that happened. The next thing is going to be changing these shocks. Those bolts I've already started. See, I got one nut off, but the other nut is just spinning on that one. And on here, both of them are spinning. And so what you got to do is I'm going to have to cut those nuts off, and I'm going to punch those studs through there. And they make a flag nut, which I just got from eBay. And you put it back through here, and that'll give you the nuts, and then you just bolt them to it. I did it on the other Jeep. It's pretty easy to do. So I'll film that when the time comes. And that's about it. That's all I've done. This is my parts table for the cheap Jeep. I've got a new steering stabilizer, some new shocks. These shocks I got from AutoZone. They're they're just standard heavy duty shocks, but they're discontinued for $8 a piece. So if it was a hardcore off-roader, obviously I wouldn't do that, but for $8 you can't beat that. Lifetime warranty. I'm going to make some new battery cables. I already have a video on that. Some military style battery cables. I got those from eBay. I got my suspension parts. Just need to replace all the sway bar bushings on it. That should be pretty easy. This is a few interior parts I've got. This is the four-wheel drive selector, Bazell. Came from eBay. This is some radio install stuff I got. I'm going to put a custom little voltmeter in it. to monitor battery situations. And so once I get this done, mechanically it should be, other than tires, it should be ready to hit the road. But those tires are horrible. They're old and they're cracked, so I got to get a new set of tires. Some interior parts. There's the other seat. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the interior yet, but stay tuned. And for the cheap Jeep, another project, I got to put a muffler and tailpipe on it. It's all ready. Got these off of Amazon. They are actually Walker brand, which is the same brand that AutoZone sells, but it's OEM muffler. It's nothing performance about it, but it was like half the price. So I got to go get some clamps. This 2 1/8 clamp I just happen to have is too small, so as you see, this is. Oh, let me zero this thing out. You zero it out. Okay. It's in inches. 2.36. Outside diameter, inside diameter. About 2.26. So anyway, I gotta get some clamps. And once I get it installed, I may bring it to a muffler shop and have them welded up, depending on how bad it leaks. One thing I wanted to show you was this Milwaukee portable air inflator that I got on Black Friday. It comes with the inflator. Seems very heavy duty and robust. The inflator has some adapters back here and a nylon braided connector with a screw-on connector. I like that. It comes with a charger, and this is an interesting charger. It just charges one battery at a time. Comes with a battery and a micro USB cable, looks very heavy duty, and a charger, USB charger. So I'm already into the line, the 12-volt line of Milwaukee. As you see here, I've got the 12-volt screwdriver, drill, impact, Sawzall, and I got a couple of chargers. So I figured this would be something that would be very useful. I saw a Project Farm YouTube video that this came in. It wasn't the top one, but it came in like in the top 2 or 3. It was about $100, but it was a special buy because it included the battery. I think normally it's about $100 without the battery, but you know, these batteries are expensive. So I'll let you know at a later date how it works, but looking forward to using it.
I hope you don't get paid very much for this.
No, I don't get paid nothing. You know what? I was at where's that place that Emma likes to shop?
Academy.
No.
Trader Joe,
No, someplace she's very smelly, and every time I go in, I sneeze.
Bed Bath and Beyond.
Yes.
Ulta.
I was at an Ulta place, and there was a lady that was so ugly. You could take her face in front of it and stamp Gorilla Cookies out of it.
You can't say that. You cannot say that.
At the Mall of Louisiana.
This was at a place that sold beauty products.
Yeah. I know it.
And so when I went
I've
up
only
there,
seen it from the outside, though.
I'm trying to buy my loved
Gorilla
one
cookies?
some not Gorilla Cookies. But I'm trying
Did
to
you end
buy.
up getting Gorilla cookies?
No, I got a gorilla looking at me. I tried to buy some smelling stuff, and you know, you go in there to buy something. I need some sauce and some the stuff that you lotion up your hands with.
Oh no, you can't record that because we don't have any control over it.
Or what? So I'm trying to.
The extra recording.
Oh well, it's true.
I don't know anything about it anymore.
Well, let me talk. So I go to this place and I go to buy some smelling lotionish and some stuff that you spray on yourself to make it smell good.
And so the lady says, "Oh, well, this smells good." Squirt, 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 and she sprays it all up in the air, and my eyes start burning, and I can't see. And then when my eyes start when the water starts going away, she's staring at me, and that was really the ugliest thing I've ever seen. And Gorilla comes to mind, but if it was frozen in time, you could literally take a still shot of it and make Gorilla cookies out of it. So,
Looks like underwear, Todd.
well, you know, it'd been better if she wore something like that. You ever met somebody so ugly that, you okay? Okay. Well,
Protecting my identity.
well, what they need to do is have ugly filters for glasses. Because some people are